Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom from SportsBook Review, and you can join in the conversation on Twitter, #SBRNatalie. Now, Aston Villa and Newcastle kick off the Premier League action on Saturday at Villa Park. The Villains hold the shortest odds for the win, but last meeting it was Newcastle that walked away with the 3 points. Could this be anyone's game? Well, joining us now to help us with our betting choices is betting pundit and William Hill's in-play radio host, Lee Phelps. Lee, thanks for being here.
No problem.
Now, Lee, first, could this be anyone's game, or do the Villains have the edge with their first win on the road playing Stoke and the fact they now have the home advantage? Do the Villains have the edge?
I'm not sure. is the really indecisive way to start this. Who knows about Aston Villa? I mean, they've been a better team on the road than they have been at home in recent seasons, just because of the pace they've got from Weimann and from Agbonlahor, able to hit teams on the breakaway from home, and haven't been able to make the game at home. The reason I'm so indecisive is I think this will be a draw, Natalie. I think Aston. I mean, look, I got Aston Villa wrong. I was really confident on Stoke in the first game week. The couple of the players that I derided, Kieran Richardson, man of the match, shows what I know. Philippe Senderos looks like he's already struck up a fantastic partnership with Concrete Ron Vlaar at the back there, who was a star at the World Cup, of course. They were fist pumping, they were hugging each other. They look like they've been best mates forever. So defensively, Villa look very good. I just don't know if they can make a game at home. Where are there, really star quality players who are going to get the ball and really drive at Newcastle? So I think Villa will struggle to make the game and struggle to break Newcastle down.
Well, the odds of the three-way line have the Villains priced at 2.5 with William Hill, the Magpies 2.9 with Bet Victor, and 3.4 for the draw with Labrooks. Newcastle has obviously won their last three head-to-heads, so you're going for the draw here, 3.4. Would you put your money on it, or would you take the safer option and do the draw no bet?
No, I'd probably take the draw, to be honest with you. I mean, Newcastle have had a terrible away record. Like at the end of last season, they barely scored a goal. The only goal they scored in the last 5 or 6 games was an own goal at Liverpool. So they didn't even score it, obviously. And I think goal scoring is going to be a bit of a problem for them this season, Natalie. They didn't look like scoring goals against Manchester City. And I know it's tough opposition, but I don't really see where the goals are going to come from. It looks like they play Riviere up front on his own. Looked nervous, I thought, in his first outing. There is one player, Rolando Arons, who's a youth player at Newcastle. The home crowd are absolutely dying for him to get to the pitch. Now, if he starts him, he'll attack, he runs at players, but I think Pardew will be looking for a draw here. That was his eighth defeat in 9 games, that defeat to Man City. I think Alan Pardew wants a draw. I think he'll set up for a draw. I don't think Villa will be able to break Newcastle down, so it's just straight draw for me. Straight draw.
And then on the goals front, you mentioned sort of not many goals here. Would you maybe go for the 1-1 draw, the under 2.5 bet? The under 2.5 bet is priced at 1.8.
Yeah, the draw under 2.5 goals, 0-0 or 1-1. Wouldn't be surprised to see it 0-0 as it gets later on, a bit of a war of attrition. But yeah, I wouldn't go for the 0-0. The draw under 2.5 goals I like.
All right then. So we discussed quite a few bets here. Is there any other bets that you would take for this match, or the one that we've discussed here is your top tip for playing this match?
Well, I mean, if you're looking for goal scorers, I think Weimann is in great form. We mentioned him on the preview of the first match against Stoke, and he did exactly what I thought he would do. But he wasn't the only starring light for Villa. That was the only difference I saw. So if you're looking for a goal scorer bet, I think Weimann is in good form. Great going forward. He could be the man. I'm not too confident with Newcastle at the moment. I think it'll have to be a blockbuster for them to get off the mark.
All right then, Lee Phelps, thank you for joining us today.
No problem.